Yeah, well, we can just let ourselves connect in here together, knowing that this is a holy moment and holy instant. And even as we take this next breath, we come more deeply into this moment. And just continuing to really be here now.
Yeah, we're here to connect with the truth beyond all the concepts. We can just take some time right now to release all that we believe. All that we have concluded. Realizing we actually don't have the big picture. Let's release conclusions, concepts. Even what we think about spirituality, we need to let go of. We can release what we believe we have to do to free ourselves. All we give up is really fantasies, beliefs about reality that aren't true. We actually hurt ourselves when we hold on to anything. Or whatever you've been holding on to, see it and let it go. You can say farewell. To whatever it is you held on to. And Jesus says in lesson 24, I do not perceive my own best interests. He says, in no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. In no situation that arises do you realize the outcome that would make you happy. Therefore, you have no guide to appropriate action and no way of judging the result. What you do is determined by your perception of the situation, and that perception is wrong. It is inevitable then that you will not serve your own best interests, yet they are your only goal in any situation which is correctly perceived. Otherwise, you will not recognize what they are. So all situations correctly perceived serve your own best interests. But you will not serve your own best interests because you don't perceive the situation as it is really. So this tells us we must release concepts. Our beliefs are in the way. Sometimes we talk about the I know mind, this part of us that judges and thinks it knows. It doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve our best interests. The I know mind. We want to be so free, so trusting that spirit just flows through our mind and decides everything for us. Imagine to not plan anything. We just wait for the guidance, to be perfectly still, and then let guidance lead you where you need to go, in what you need to do. It will. It does. But sometimes we don't let it, because we make our own plans. We have this I know mind, this I know best, or I want this, or whatever it says. Or fear-based, fear of not being safe or cared for. Take things in our own hands and make our own decisions because we don't think God will provide, or we don't think God will show the way. But when we do that, we don't give God a chance to show us the way. There's this constantly this practice of stepping back. And so many lessons talk about it. I take the second place to gain the first, for example. Or I will merely follow, for I shall not lead. Or I will step back and let you lead the way. Sometimes the doer in us doesn't have patience for this. Sometimes maybe the doer believes that God wouldn't tell us what to do. So we have to decide first. That's just us being afraid. It's just us not giving God space in our mind. The message is step back. Just allow yourself to step back into this quiet, restful place. And this is not an empty place or a boring place, or this is a place full of life. It's vibrant because our own thoughts are gone from this experience. It's just vibrant and light-filled. So let go of your own thoughts and see what kind of experience Spirit has for you, and what kind of experience your own higher self has for you. It's very alive. And I think the ego mind wants to insert itself and get into specifics because it's afraid of this abstract experience. And the Holy Spirit can use specifics. We can give over our beliefs, give over all the concerns for specifics to Spirit. They're not needed. They'll be used by Spirit in our highest good. Or they will fall away. For me, there's been so much letting go on this path. So many times of letting go of something I thought I wanted or needed. And listening for the guidance and hearing, oh, you can let that go. Even before I got to experience whatever it was. Often it was to let it go before I even had it in my hands or in my experience. And there was sometimes there was some pain with it, but I wanted this or that. But the reward has been so beautiful and so great each time I trusted the guidance and let go of whatever it was. Maybe a job or a relationship or a place. But there has been a conviction that it is the guidance. We don't need to let go of what is still helpful in our life, what is still serving awakening. We only need to let go of what's guided to let go of. And when we give everything over, we'll know. We can give over all areas of our mind, our life, our being. And then we'll know what it is, what spirit can use, what we can use on behalf of awakening. And we'll feel very clear around what we can let go of. And we don't want to linger. We don't want to hold on once we know, because that hurts. The quicker we let go of the I know, because the I know mind can come in wanting something. But to just rest in trust, that is true safety. If there is something in your life that you feel called to let go of, or something you have let go of, and even have a loving little ceremony in your mind of giving this to the light, giving maybe this relationship or this idea or whatever it is. Just see yourself hand it over. I see it in this light. Like white hearts, or just give this over. It's safe with God, not with us. Yeah, there are different places in the course where it talks about these things, like all salvation is release from concepts. And he says somewhere else, it's the end of striving. And if we have no future, we can be so happy. What is there to plan for? We fool ourselves when we use the present to plan for the future, to be so preoccupied with something that is not happening right now. We fooled ourselves because we were afraid of the present. But it's not worth it, no matter what it is, no matter what this future plan is. It's not worth to rob you of your present peace. Of course, it can be divine plans, it can be guided plans, but even those, don't hold on to them as idols. Don't let them preoccupy your mind. Give them over too. It's a beautiful calling in the mind to surrender. Everyone always seeks what he thinks makes him happy. And often we're wrong about that, what that is. We're always wrong about it if it has to do with form. Because true happiness is only in the present, is only in an experience. But happiness and safety, like seeking what you think makes you safe, often it is relationships, special relationships, special ones. Maybe holding up a mask, keeping it together somehow, and then coming to that special one and falling apart, or letting, letting out a deep sigh, or even starting to complain, or having different behaviors in different situations. There is specialness in the mind then. And spirit can work with that too. Spirit wants to make all relationships holy. So it will be pointed out within. You feel it within. Feel that specialness, and you will want to release it. Hopefully you want to. Sometimes with the ego, it makes our minds blurry, and you stay in a blur. We can always pray for clarity, pray for a higher state. Yeah, if anyone has anything you'd like to put on the altar tonight, we're very open here. You can open up the room. Or if anyone has any reflections on this topic. And I feel, yeah, we are one mind, and I feel that we share in this desire to release everything that's false. And I get it. You don't feel to speak, because I feel the experience here together. What is there to say? Yeah, you've heard this saying, like, when God closes a door, he opens the window. Like, when something ends, something new opens up. But often we don't see what that new is until we close the door to the old. We can't, because then we still hold on to the old. So there's this leap of trust, or leap of faith we're often called into. The journey is called the undoing of what never was. The undoing of what never was. How can there be loss if it never was? And how can it be lost if it's already over? If the world is already over? Like you're standing at the end of time, dreaming that you're still in time. There can be nothing to fear or worry about. Really nothing. And the spirit is very gentle too, with things we still think we need. You know, doesn't really get ripped away or taken away. But it's helpful to not hold on. Just open up the grip and say, well, you show me what to do. You take it. Show me if this is something I shall do or if something to let go. And often it is relationships that we think, that we think we need and we hold on, but when we give them over and we let go, it's a massive love can, get a chance to come in. Yeah, it's a theme of letting go is very strong. And really, what is it that we let go of? Sometimes we feel like we let go of something in form, but all we ever can let go of is the ego. All that we want to let go of is the ego. But yeah, sometimes as we still believe in form and in time, it looks like forms, looks like something. Salvation comes when you learn to let go. Creation comes when you learn to say no. No to the ego. No to the doubt in the mind. It's been beautiful to be with all of you. If there are no more shares, we may just finish here. So if anybody is interested in signing up for the retreats we're having, just send us a message, or if you want to know more, we can just be in touch. Otherwise, we'll see you here online soon again.
Yeah, we're with you. Another one in the car.
Yeah, we have 3 cars today. One is not on the picture. We have Matthew and Julie. You have a screen? Doesn't seem that. Yeah.
Oh, they made it to their
home.
destination, I guess.
Hi, Julie. Very good. Okay. Lots of love, everyone.
Yeah. Have a great night.